Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're going to look at a pack from Genex Global today. These are the Genex Global 4+1 vertical packs. So unlike the horizontal packs where your pod sits sideways or horizontally, these are vertical, so they're going to go straight up and down. Now with a vertical pack, if you're not familiar with it, might seem a little weird to you. You're going to put your pods in upside down. So the lid section is going to be facing the ground. You're going to think to yourself, that doesn't make sense. When you take the strap off, all your paint's going to fall out. That's a possibility. So you want to make sure you have good pods so your lids stay closed. They don't just pop open accidentally. But you have to remember that this pack is going to be on your back behind you, like this. You want to just take a moment and try to reach behind your back and take something from your back and lift it up and away out of a harness. Doesn't work. Your arm doesn't move that way. It's uncomfortable. It just doesn't feel right. To take a pod down and out from behind you straight down is a much simpler way to do it. It actually works right. Your body moves in that kind of direction. So that's why they make these packs with the pods facing down, or the idea behind them is to be facing down. If you don't like it like that and you want to be able to pull it straight up, I guess you could turn it around and kind of wear it like something across your gut or something like that. People would probably laugh at you, but you could still do it. Paintball's all about just being unique, being an individual flower. So, harness, you say. Harnesses. This one has 4 individual pod sections, so you can fit 4 pods in there. You could even use the +1, which is going to be typically for a tank. You could use it for a pod as well. So you could fit 5 pods in here if you really wanted to, but really people are going to be running 4. The pod sections themselves do have the ejection system on it. So we're going to push this up, and you see how this kind of went through, but it didn't catch the elastic. You want to make sure that the elastic stays on top of the pod when you push it up and stretch it out. What this will do is once your pod is kind of loaded inside of here, when you go to release it, you pull the strap down. It'll help push the pod out and down, so it's easy to grab onto and easy to slide out. This is a standard 140 round pod. Fits nicely inside this pack. Larger pod like a lock lid here. Push that up. No problem with that one as well. Because you have the stretchy ejection system on there, multiple size pods will fit with no issues on this pack. Now you are only going to get 4 though. This does not have any extra sections, any hidden little elastic pieces that are in between stitched in there where you can add more pods on it. So this is kind of what you see is what you get on this one. Now as far as where the tank is going to go, you have a little pocket here that does have some elastic in it as well. So it gives it some stretch, but it is pretty limited on size that it will carry. The 48 cubic inch is really the biggest bottle that I would try to put in here width wise. You could fit the 62 cubic inch aluminum bottle that is the same diameter, just longer. There's a couple brands out there, and some people make a thicker 62. So you want to make sure it's the same width as your 48. But this will slide right in, and you can see how much I kind of have to coax it in there, like that. There really isn't room to put anything bigger inside of there. You could fit a 45 carbon fiber, like the thin peanut style 45s. That would fit in there because it's about the same size as a 48 steel. But anything bigger, a 50, a 68, 70, 77s, 88s, not going to fit inside there. And then I do like to cross them over. It helps with the potential issue of this wanting to slide out the top if you cross your straps over. It'll hold it nice and tight. Now we've talked about in the past with harnesses that require or that are designed to be using a tank and some pods, as they can get very heavy. Fill these all up with paint, you got this big thing on your back, it'll make these packs very, very heavy and they'll want to fall to the ground. So on a typical pack that has just a snap connection to it, I definitely recommend using straps or a harness or belt, suspenders, things like that. But this particular one, this is more of a tournament style pack right here. So this is going to have the 4-strap system on it. So we're going to open it all up, one after the other, and we're going to expose the inside here. Now this section right here is not padded in any way. This is a kind of like a no-slip material. It's going to give you a little bit of extra grip on there. Not a lot, so don't expect like, you know, super sticky whatever inside there, like a silicone pad or anything like that. It's just a material that's got a little bit more grip to it to help keep this from sliding around on your back. But it is not padded. Let me remind you again, no padding inside here, nice and flat. This section, if you've never worn a true tournament style harness with the 4 straps on it, this is how it works. So you've got 2 pieces right here. These 2 are going to go around your waist, and you're going to just snug them up comfortably around your waist. Even though they do stretch, they have the stretchy elastic on there, and you could really make them tight around your waist, it's going to be uncomfortable. So bring them around your waist, make them close, don't kill yourself with them. You still want to be able to breathe. What you're going to use these second ones for is to make it tight and make it secure. So we're going to then stretch these around our waist, because these also have nice elastic stretch too. And we're going to do this one first because it has Velcro sections on the outside. And then we're going to come over the top and put this one on there. And this is definitely going to secure this pack to our body, even with a big tank, with pods full of paint. It's going to keep it nice and secure. Like that. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And because it is spaced out here with the Velcro, it is a one size fits most people. If you're super on one side or the other, you might want to look for a belt extender. They make little pieces that attach onto here that give it some extra length to wrap around people who are a little bit bigger. We're not judging, fits everybody right there. So if you're in the market for something that is not going to kill you when it comes to the wallet, but you want more of a tournament style pack that still holds a tank in it possibly, or just run it as 5 pods, check these out. They're not expensive. Gen X Global 4+1s, available in multiple colors, so check the website for color availability. Order yours now through ansgear.com.